lot of people are sabotaging their success and their happiness. They're not sure if they're doing the right thing. They're not sure if this is where they want to be going. We want to start to pay attention to our pivotal moment. And your pivotal moment is that moment where you get to make a decision. Am I going to do things the way that I've always done it? Or am I going to do it in this new way? And at that moment, there's a lot of fear, a lot of angst, a lot of worry that comes up because whenever we're breaking an old pattern, that pattern has been there. We know what things look like when we do it. It feels safe and controlled. But if we've learned anything about what's going on around the world right now, it's that control is an illusion. And so in a moment when you're not happy and you want to do something differently, and you decide to make that change and do something in a different way, something that's not what you're used to doing, that's your pivotal moment. That's where your power is. And you know when you've had moments that you didn't step into that pivotal power, where you did what was comfortable or safe or what you knew. And perhaps you regret that. And so you can take that energy from those experiences where you were wanting to do something differently and you didn't, and you can use that to propel you forward in your current situations and current experiences where you do want to move forward and you do want to make those changes. So how do you know that you're in your pivotal moment? So when you're at a crossroads, that is a sign that you're at a pivotal moment. When you feel a pull to do something differently, when you're interested in doing something differently, those are all signs that this could be a pivotal moment. If you're just blindly going through the motions and doing what you've always done, that is not a pivotal moment. That's a pattern. That's a routine. Those are not usually very intentional. And you want to make sure that when you're doing your energy work, that you're very intentional. You're not just going through motions. The same is going to be true in these pivotal moments. So when you come across that crossroads or this new moment where you can do something different, it's pivotal because when you do something different, you get onto a different path. You set new things into motion. Once you do that, you can't look back and say, did I do the right thing? Would things have been differently? You'll never know how it would have turned out. All we can focus on is when we make that choice, when we make that movement, that now we're going forward and things are going to be differently. And we want to make sure that we're really doing this with any thoughts, fears, beliefs, and old patterns that are holding us back and not letting us really live this lifestyle that we're here to live. I literally just got off my group call and we were talking about the hustle lifestyle, right? It's all about the hustle. Everywhere you talk, it's about doing more, creating more, being more, 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 more. We're not supposed to like just relax and be. It's almost like that's a bad thing if you're taking that time for self-care. But even in something as simple as that, deciding to look at your calendar and not overscheduling, that can be a pivotal moment for you because you're breaking that pattern of I have to constantly be on the go. I have to constantly be doing all of these things. I have to be everything to everyone. I have to be the center of everything. If you decide, no, I don't, what allows me to get time back for me? How can I create a schedule that supports me and what I really would like to do and the people that I want to spend time with and create more of that freedom lifestyle that you originally envisioned? Nobody starts off their life saying, I want to work all the time. I want to be doing everything for everyone. I want to be a slave to everything. Nobody says that. So for you, your pivotal moment can be saying no instead of saying yes, even though in that moment that's hard. So that can be a pivotal moment for you. Another pivotal moment for you could be making sure that you start off your day with energy work. It could also be creating a boundary in a relationship. It could be buying yourself something that you've been wanting to buy yourself that's really special, that you normally wouldn't let yourself buy it because you don't feel like you're worthy or you're enough. So pivotal moments come in different ways, but I want you to start paying attention to them. I want you to actively in the moment say, this is a pivotal moment and I'm going to do this differently. And then I want you to celebrate the success from that pivotal moment. That's how we start to create a shift and a change in your energy. It's not by doing the same patterns and the same things. You know where those are going to get you and you know if they're working or if they're not. What I would like you to start focusing on now is, this is what I would like to create. This is my vision for my life. This is what makes me excited. This is what I want to do. And in doing all of that, I know that this is going to bring me closer to where I want to be. So I'm going to make this change. So instead of focusing on fears or what didn't work in the past or this doesn't happen in my family, right? When I decided not to be a nurse my senior year in college, that was a pivotal moment for me. I wouldn't be here with you today if I would have followed that path. So what are the pivotal moments in your life that you can be taking to help you get closer to what you're really here to do? And again, they can be simple, they can be more complicated, but they're going to happen in that moment. And you're going to know that it's a pivotal moment because you're going to feel a pull to do something differently. And when you act on that pull to do something differently, that's when you're shifting and changing and stepping more onto your path. And that's where your power is when you're on your path. Not somebody else's path, not the path that you think you should be on, but the path that you're actually supposed to be on. So I want you to pay attention in these moments when you're sitting here thinking, what do I need to do? And if you're just operating from fear and old patterns and beliefs, we're not going to do that anymore. Instead, we're going to say, okay, what is best for me? Intuitively, what am I being guided to do? What is going to help me? What is going to help have the most impact? And start taking those actions instead of those safe old ones that kind of hold you stuck and back. And notice how much more abundance and prosperity and joy comes into your life. Because remember, your goal has always been a freedom lifestyle. Your goal was never the hustle. Don't buy into that anymore. It's not serving you. Make the shifts and changes in your life to help you enjoy that life. And remember, there is no right or wrong. No such thing. It's just the experience that you're choosing to have. So am I choosing to have moments that I'm not happy with? Or am I choosing to have moments that are going to propel my life forward? You get to decide. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please feel free to share with others. Have a great day.